They say love has no expiration date. And some zodiac signs prove that better than anyone. Maybe you've spent your younger years building a life, raising a family, or healing from heartbreak. And now you're wondering, is love still in the cards for me? The answer? Absolutely. In fact, for certain signs, the most soul-aligned relationships often begin after 35, when emotional maturity meets authentic connection. In this video, we'll explore 6 zodiac signs most likely to find love later in life, and why, for them, the best love story may just be the one that hasn't started yet. Zodiac number 6. Capricorn, the late bloomer in love. Capricorns are natural planners. In their younger years, they're focused on success, financial stability, and long-term goals. Love? It's often scheduled for later, but that doesn't mean they don't crave deep connection. They just believe it comes after the foundation is set. As Capricorn matures, their emotional world deepens. In their 40s or 50s, they become more open, more romantic, and more grounded in what really matters. They no longer look for perfection. They look for peace, trust, and support. When Capricorn finds love later in life, it's a calm kind of magic. No drama, no games. Just 2 people building something real together. Once they let go of control and allow vulnerability, they attract loyal, emotionally secure partners who match their growth. For Capricorn, love is the final, most meaningful legacy they create. And when it comes, it's built to last. Zodiac number 5. Pisces, the healing romantic. Pisces has a heart as deep as the ocean. In their early years, they often give it away too freely, falling for potential, ignoring red flags, or staying too long in one-sided love. But with time, something powerful shifts. After years of emotional lessons, Pisces learns how to protect their energy. They begin to love themselves just as much as they love others. And that's when real soulmate-level love walks in. In later life, Pisces becomes a magnet for emotionally available, spiritually aligned partners. They've learned to trust their intuition and their boundaries. Their love becomes wiser, calmer, and more mutual. This sign is often more emotionally open in midlife than ever before. They're no longer trying to save anyone. They're inviting in someone who can meet them at the depth they've always offered. For Pisces, late love is a true awakening. It feels safe, magical, and meant to be, a dream come true with both feet firmly on the ground. Zodiac number 4, Aries, the evolving flame. Aries in their youth is bold, impulsive, and fiercely independent. They fall fast, love hard, and often burn out just as quickly. Relationships may start like fireworks but end in ashes. But as Aries matures, their approach to love evolves in a beautiful way. After 35, Aries begins to crave stability. They've had their adventures and now they're ready for depth. Love isn't just about passion anymore. It's about partnership. They still bring fire and excitement to a relationship, but now with emotional intelligence and presence. They learn the power of patience, listening, and showing up, not just in grand gestures, but in everyday moments. Later in life, Aries, love is deep, loyal, and incredibly protective. They become fiercely committed once they find someone who honors both their independence and their heart. Their passion doesn't fade. It becomes more focused. And when they finally choose love, it's because they know what they want, and they're ready to give it their all. Zodiac number 3, Virgo, the practical romantic. Virgo loves deeply, but they often struggle with letting go of control. In their younger years, they look for perfection, analyze everything, and may sabotage good connections in search of the ideal partner. But after years of personal growth, Virgo softens. Later in life, Virgo realizes that love isn't about perfect people. It's about shared values, trust, and growing together. They become more emotionally generous, more accepting of imperfections, in others and in themselves. Virgo's thoughtful nature makes them an incredible partner, loyal, dependable, and deeply attentive. And when they've let go of the need to fix things or people, their love becomes healing. They start to prioritize emotional safety over checklists. They seek a partner who feels like home, not a project. In later years, Virgo attracts someone who appreciates their quiet strength and their big heart. For Virgo, late love isn't flashy. It's real, rooted, and beautifully reliable, exactly the kind they've always deserved. Zodiac number 2, Aquarius, the awakening heart. Aquarius often seems like they don't need anyone. And in many ways, that's true. They're independent thinkers, emotionally guarded, and in their youth, they often keep love at arm's length. But with time comes change. After 35, Aquarius begins to long for something deeper. They still value freedom, but now they want connection too. Their emotional walls slowly come down. They begin to understand that true partnership doesn't limit them, it expands them. Later in life, Aquarius is drawn to relationships that stimulate their mind and nourish their heart. They're no longer interested in casual flings or surface-level connection. They want authenticity, depth, and shared vision. Surprisingly, love for Aquarius often blooms through friendship. It sneaks up on them, quiet, solid, and real. And once they commit, they're fiercely loyal. For Aquarius, finding love later in life is like finally letting the heart lead. And when they do, it changes everything. Zodiac number 1, Scorpio, the Phoenix lover. Scorpio doesn't just feel, they transform through love. In youth, that intensity can be overwhelming, leading to dramatic relationships, trust issues, and emotional wounds. But Scorpio is built to evolve. After 35, many Scorpios undergo a rebirth. They've survived heartbreak, learned to set boundaries, and begun healing the parts of themselves they once hid. In this new version of themselves, they become emotionally available in a whole new way. They're still intense, but now it's grounded in trust and emotional maturity. Later in life, Scorpio doesn't want chaos. They want peace, passion, and partnership. They attract partners who are strong, safe, and spiritually aligned. Love becomes a sacred space, not a battlefield. Vulnerability becomes their superpower. For Scorpio, late love is the truest love, forged through fire, but softened by wisdom. When they love later in life, it's powerful, profound, and forever. Final message. Whether you're a Scorpio, Virgo, or any other sign, remember, love doesn't run on a schedule. Some of the most beautiful relationships happen after 40, 50, even 60, when you've grown, healed, and truly come home to yourself. These zodiac signs remind us that it's never too late for real connection. If you've loved and lost or are still searching, your story isn't over. It may just be getting to the best part. What's your zodiac sign? And when did your love story begin? If this resonated with you, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you love, and don't forget to subscribe for more heart-centered astrology.